Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, Archieluxury. How are you going today? It's Easter Sunday in America. It's Easter Sunday. And I'm broadcasting 30 minutes. Let's get this corona, this Chinese Wuhan flu, the Chinese creation, under wraps. That's right. Let's get this fucker organized. And I've got to be completely frank and honest with you. I've been very, very down. It's not just money. It's just my whole mental health has deteriorated. I kind of it's hard to explain, but I'll be honest with you. There's no point lying to my fans, trolls and haters and audience members. There's no point bullshitting. Yeah, I've been a bit down mentally. I woke up late. Yeah, it's starting. This thing is getting a bit trying. Okay. Blueshirt Buddah, happy Easter, Pontiff. Hello, Blueshirt. At least Blueshirt is positive, man. At least he's positive. It's a lot more than I can say about myself. Bit of a negative cesspot. Very sad news overnight. Sir Sterling Moss has died at 90. One of the greatest racing car drivers of all time, and one of the goodies has died. Yep. That's unfortunately how it goes there. Life can be very vicious. One of the goodies has died. I mean, is there any hope left when one of the goodies has died there? I gotta tell you, man, it's very sad. I love the goodies. It's a British comedy show from the early 70s. Yeah, that's it. So, who we got here? Hello. Oh, they don't have a microphone. This guy here is not connected. Device. Let's try it again. Hello.
Yo.
It's the Tanzeel, Mr. C, $2. Happy Easter, everyone. Hello, Tan. How are you?
Happy Easter. How you doing?
Bill Oddie has died. One of the goodies. I mean, what hope is there in the world when one of the goodies has died? And not only that, Sir Sterling Moss has died. The greatest race car driver of all time. Probably up there with Fangio, Brabham. Probably one of the... Come on, Zeal. You read Octane magazine, don't you?
I do.
Sir Sterling Moss was a contributor.
He was. I definitely agree. Formula One racer, right? So
he was Mercedes-Benz. He was a famous Mercedes-Benz driver. Yeah. Brian Ellison, $2. Cheer up, fucker. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah. I was telling Mark I went to the Archieluxury channel and I sorted the videos by oldest. So I started watching the classics and then I watched a video on the 246 Dino Ferrari review you did. You did a lot of car reviews back in the day.
Yeah, I was trying to make a name for myself on the tubes. Little did I know that using fuck as an adjective would kill my Google ratings. But hey, who was to know that?
It's very interesting, so I recommend anybody who likes classic Archie to watch the old videos. Yeah. Like when
I love a 246. You know that car is
beautiful.
You know they also had a 2-liter version of that called a 206. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No, I wasn't. I saw the 246 video. I haven't. I don't know too much about vintage Ferrari.
Speaking of small packages, we've got our favorite dog trainer here. Hello.
Gentlemen, how are we today? Wearing the 116622.
Ooh, that looks great with that dial. I love it, man. I love it. Herman So's, $10. Everybody dies. Just make the best out of it and stop whining. Stop whining. What the
Whinging.
fuck? Yeah, whinging. Cheers. Yeah.
Mark, did you know that Archie got his JLC Reverso for his 40th birthday, but he actually got it when he was 38?
Yes.
Well, there's
when
nothing
you buy
like
second hand, you've got to beggars
We're
can't be
talking 2
choosers.
years
Nothing
before
like-
his 40th birthday. Like,
I thought that was a gift from your wife, from your then wife.
Well, I found it. She paid for it, and then I paid it back. Then
and it's engraved.
Yeah, and we got
see.
Minotaur, Clive, Minotaur, White Strangler.
Well, actually, I just got through pulling part of the brisket out of the sous vide.
That means he pulled his meat out of the hot tub.
The presentation skills haven't been that good. He air fries it, but he doesn't finish it. A lot of his...
No, actually, I didn't finish it at all because, as usual, someone started a live stream with zero fucking notice.
Well, we know when he's going to come on, Clyde. We know it's going to be any time between 6 and 7 p.m. Central Time.
Anyway.
I've been a bit down. Clive, a goodie died last night. Bill Oddett died. One of the goodies. What fucking hope is there in the world when one of the goodies has died?
Aw.
See, I remember them. They came on. It was Benny Hill, then the goodies for a little bit.
I loved the goodies. The goodies were amazing. You know what I mean?
They were good, but they were no Benny Hill.
Oh, I thought they were way better than Benny Hill. Benny Hill was a bit risque.
Exactly.
Benny Hill. It's kind of sad, the network gave him the flick, the BBC gave him the arse.
He was a bigger hit here than he was there, wasn't he?
Yep.
I think so. Yes. Yeah. Benny Hill was. He died. He died a lonely man. You know that. I love the Benny Hill chase. The Benny Hill.
Yankee sax.
Because
we have
Benny Hill.
Breaking news.
Benny Hill, the genre was sexploitation. It was never pornography. It was
beep, beep,
sexploitation.
beep, 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 beep. We have breaking news. Dr. Fauci, who is Trump's main man, the coronavirus czar, expresses cautious optimism that normal life could gradually begin next month.
Good news.
So that might be good.
It's
be
not
good news.
Bill Oddie. It's Tim Brooke Taylor. Fuck me dead. You guys got to get the thing straight. It was one of the goodies. I couldn't remember. It was Tim.
Easter egg Nanza.
You need to get this fucking thing straight.
Double Easter egg Nanza.
When you report this shit, you
Easter
have
egg
to fucking
Nanza.
make sure. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Tanzeel the man, $5. AC3, why did you choose to get your AP polished from Brisbane Vintage Watches for a few $100 instead of AP itself? That was actually my two-tone one. You wouldn't send the quartz one. You wouldn't waste your money and time on it.
Did you notice on that watch that the screws on the bezel were all fucked before you got it polished?
Fuck this. Bagnanza.
Yeah.
Bagnanza.
There's a picture of it in the WhatsApp group. If you actually put the picture of the WhatsApp group, you can see how fucked the screws are. Now, Brisbane Vintage Watches fixed it when they returned it, but
it looks like somebody went over it with a belt sander right before the Pontiff bought it.
It was cheap. That was a very cheap watch.
Bonanza.
Hello there.
Easter egg Nanza. Ate my noodle Nanza.
There seems to be some confusion there. One of my punters got really angry at me for not responding, and I want to say apologies.
Breaking news, Archie. Mark is now Catholic.
Yes, it's true. Okay, so who? Clyde, we told that.
David Coffey said, "How much to brew Mackenzie for the evening?"
No, David, you should throw me off for like $10. $10 right now.
David Coffey, I do apologize. I wasn't. Look, normally I'm just like juggling balls. I can barely get dressed.
Juggling balls? That's my job. Why are you horning in on my territory?
I try. It's hard enough for me to even start these live shows, yet alone have a schedule. I got to tell you, seriously, guys. 10. I don't know if you know anything about the APs, but they are an absolute bitch to work on.
Tan, do you know anything about Audemars Piguet?
Yeah, I've been sending clips of how you used to call it Audemars Piguet.
Pig
nasty.
Pig nasty.
Get behind on these two actually. Let's go.
Oh, sorry.
Jim Beam. Shot in the dark. This is Jim Beam.
Here we go. We got Pip Tomlinson, £2. Tim Brooke Taylor died, not Bill Oddie. Yeah, Tim Brooke Taylor. I love Tim Brooke Taylor. He was the funny one. Okay, he was the It's just sad. Okay, here we go. Car fun, $5. Benny Hill references. Fuck me dead. Can you skew a tad younger? Laugh out loud. Thank you. And NV Scotsman, $3. Scream your brains out. Boner. It's hard. Boner. It's hard. Yankee Doodle, $5. AC3, will you ever get over your grudge against AP for giving you a third asshole? And Tanzeel, here we go. Tanzeel is the man. $5. AC3, Christie's considered the Patek 570 to be one of the most collectible watches. Could a modern Grand Calatrava remake of the 570 be a hit today? Well, don't you think the 5196 is a modern remake?
I mean, the 570 and the automatic, right? You could. That's one thing, is an automatic version of it. That's not like the
5296.
They did have the 5296 with a date, right?
Yeah, well, Patek date automatic. Every automatic usually has a date now, doesn't it?
So looking at the 570, I mean, these watches go for a fuckload of money in good condition. Like they're not cheap.
Because they were the jumbos, you know. That's the jumbo reference, isn't it? It was because it was reference 96 was the small one. They were like 30 mils, weren't they? 30 mils or 31? I can't remember exactly.
The 96 was 30. The 570 was 35 or 36.
35, referred to as the, and they did them in steel as well. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Amazing piece.
Archie, you've had so many Pateks throughout the years. Have you ever gotten your hands on a jumbo?
Leave me out of this, Clyde.
No. Actually, I filmed one. You know, I had a 570 I filmed. You know that, don't you?
You know this.
No.
You know that, Tan. You've seen the 570 I had. You saw that.
I've seen a video of you doing it on a 570. I didn't know you owned one.
No, I didn't own one. It was lent to me. It was I filmed it. You know, I filmed it. Great watch. It actually, you know, that wasn't so much more money than a standard modern Calatrava. You know that?
They're pretty pricey right now. Going Chrono 24 and try to find a 570, they're pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah, and the problem is it's hard to get one original dial and shit like that. That's the hard bit.
Yes.
A lot of redials.
Yes.
A lot of redials, and it's. Do you want a vintage? Tell me this. Do you want a vintage?
The only vintage I want is a 3940 or 3970.
You know what I'd rather have? What about a 344? You know the
3448.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that better? Because that's kind of, they're reachable. Sorry, not a 3448. It's a 3. What's that automatic? What's 344? What is it? I'm just trying to. 3445. Sorry, the 3448 is very valuable. That's a perpetual calendar. It's the 3445. They come up from time to time. You know this?
Yeah, you know, they kind of remind me, the way the lugs are shaped, they kind of remind me of like the 3919. Obviously without the hobnail bezel, but
very conservative.
I don't really like the look of those watches, but
Hodinkee had one. They were in the 70s. They're very 70s, very chic watch, but you can get one for about 15. 15, no?
Yeah, but 15 you can get a 5196.
Yeah, but this is vintage. You don't like vintage?
I do like vintage. I just think that reference as this. To me, I'd rather get a 5.7.
The 27-460 movement, you know that, don't you? That's what people like. That's that legendary automatic movement, you know.
Yeah, I'd still prefer a 570 over that one, to be honest with you.
Look, the thing is, modern Pateks are made in such big numbers compared to vintage. You know this.
So apparently the 3940 perpetual calendar, so it was made between 1985 and 2005, 20 years. Yes. And they made 7,000 of them over a 20-year span.
I see. How do they release these figures? Tommy D, $10. Sometimes Clive's silence is absolutely deafening. Thank you, Tommy D. How many say world times they make? 55110s.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at an article that said Christie's top 10 most collectible Patek watches, and the 570 was up there, the 3940 was up there, the 5970, obviously the 1518, like the standard.
Yeah, super valuable things there.
Right, but I mean 3940 is I mean they're relatively affordable from a perpetual calendar perspective.
You know, the funny thing is, you know, something like a 5035, they were made in large numbers, right?
So I showed Jim the video. You did an old school video of the Antiquorum auction, and that 5035 sold for like $32,000 US in 2012.
Yes.
That's nuts.
Yes. But the 5035, you know, there's actually a little bit of negative feedback if you go on the forums and troll it. There's negative feedback to the 5035. It was actually made in, you know, they were selling for a premium when they were new.
A premium squeeze.
Premium squeeze, that's it. They were selling for more money, Tan.
So is the 5212, right?
52, yes.
When you watch, everyone wants it. Like,
But how rare is it? Like I mean, is the 5711, the Nautilus, that rare?
I don't think so.
You've got these Rolex guys. They're sick of Patek talk. Hello, boys. Hello. How can we train the dogs? Let's get the dogs trained. Arr, arr, arr! What's going on, boys?
What?
I gotta tell you, seriously, the AP I had, they were a bitch to work on. And the problem is that, you know, they had, Tan, the thing I hated most, their thread, their screw for threading, you know, to screw the crown in. That was the absolute bitch.
Mackenzie, be careful.
Hello.
Mark's waiting for you to fall asleep.
Right.
Egnanza.
Walter Puddifer, $2.
I have an important question, okay?
Sure.
And this is very horological. Is it Patek or is it Patek?
Patek.
When you own one, whatever the fuck you like.
You merely look after to the next generation.
They're French. It's in French.
Dingo ate
actually,
baby.
Patek is Polish.
Egnanza.
Yes, you're right.
Egnanza.
But
Egnanza.
You got to understand the Swiss
Easter egg
French.
Egnanza.
They're very much in the French language.
And German.
And a little bit of German, yeah.
Ach,
Tanzeel, the man, $5. AC3, pull up a pic of a pre-polished AP
No, you're
photo from
pre-polished.
your WhatsApp group and see what the punters think of that. I'll find that. Let me see.
I'm sending it. It's in the group right now. I just sent it.
Pre-Polish? I thought Archie was Ukrainian.
Same thing.
Okay.
Before polish. It's in the group. You can put it up.
In the WhatsApp group, is it?
Yeah, I sent it into both WhatsApp groups.
Man, that thing looks chewed up. It also looks like.
We can get it up.
Is that gold? Tan, is that two-tone gold? Like, what happened to that gold?
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's what I want to hear from Archie.
Looks like it went through a house fire.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I bought it. You know, I bought that so cheap. You know this, don't you? I think I paid
this?
$1,500 US for it. Actually, $1,200 US. It still would be worth that money every day of the week.
Hey, big boy, super chat.
Super chat.
Big boy.
Super chat. Calling it up. Here we go. Stan the man. That's it. Sorry, just do that again. Stan the man. Yes. Forward. And you can see the screws. They're supposed to be placed in it.
They're not They're not lined up.
They're not lined up properly. They're not lined up.
Looks like a Hublot that's been through a house fire.
Ooh, that's a bit nasty, isn't it?
It's a bit nasty indeed.
That's a bit nasty to Hublot.
Yes. Stan the man, here we go. Stan the man, $2. AC3, new Pateks, fuck vintage, they suck. Okay, and Car Fund, $5. AC3, you should be paying Tan. 911, Porsches, and successful businessman. He's living the dream and crushing life. Keep up the good work, Tan. He is. Tan is
Thank you.
You're enjoying life, aren't you?
I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying the art of training your dog. How to gently
train your dog with an e-collar for better behavior.
I find it really interesting, Tan. I got to be completely honest with you. I would cut my hand off for a 911, but you think watches are better than a Porsche?
You know what's funny? In one of your videos, I watched it today, you said you would cut off a small finger for a 3940 perpetual calendar.
So let's get some super chats going for that. But by the way, I don't believe you. You won't even get a tattoo. Easter egg Nanza or a horn cutoff.
Yankee Doodle, $5. AC3, why did you buy that Cartier with the brown stains on the dial? What were you not thinking? It was cheap. It was $700 US.
Big Nanza.
Easter egg Nanza.
Tommy E, $20. I highly recommend the Archie gem Out of the Deal, in which the Pontiff demonstrates his impatience with time wasters and reminds us that I fuck you, you don't fuck me. I'm the fucker, not the fuck-e.
Good point.
Classic Archie there indeed.
Oh, it's so awful selling watches to the punters. Easter egg Nanza.
Tanzeel, $5. Tanzeel, $5. AC3, you used to own quartz Cartiers with moon phases. What the fuck? Yeah. I started this gig 10, 15 years ago. Quartz wasn't as toxic as it is now. That was the Cartier Santos. I had a his and hers version. I had his and hers.
But in all fairness, neither were you.
Do any of you guys have any quartzes, or you loathe quartzes? You all loathe quartzes.
I have a spring drive, a Grand Seiko spring drive, which is
I got that Seiko, that one that was given to me by
a fan. No, but yours is a shitter. I have a proper one. Like mine's at least a Grand Seiko.
I do have one. Care to guess what brand it is?
I recommend Just for Men. That's what I recommend, Just for Men.
Archie, what kind of Rolex do you think I mean, fuck.
It's a oyster quartz.
Fuck.
Rare bird.
The oyster quartz is not technically considered a rare bird, though. They didn't really make a whole lot of them.
Absolute ball, $2. Mark, can you recommend do-it-yourself hair dye?
Just for men. You just brush it in, shampoo it out. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, shampoo it out. Walter, put a fire, $2. How many grade dealers will go out of business?
Oh, I bet a fair number. I bet a bunch.
Well, I think if the grey dealers don't have expensive rent, if they're online, they'll actually survive. It's the people with big overhead who I think could be a bit of a problem.
How about the grey market dealers who invested in watches and now can't get their money out and have to take a loss to sell them or hold?
Well, is it that bad at the moment?
Let's hope so.
What are your contacts saying at Sydney Watch Exchange and Brisbane Vintage Watches?
10.
Come on.
I'll give you 10. 10. Let me tell you a bargain. Let me tell you a story, okay? You've got to remember, in Australia, our currency has fallen 20%, okay?
Well, okay.
I know. I brokered a deal. Vintage Watch Co. Listen to this, Tan. Do you know what a 5153 is?
Yep.
It's a Calatrava with an officer's back, okay?
Yep. I've seen it.
Okay, I sold that. You know what? I brokered the deal. You know what that sold for?
No idea.
Okay, I'll just bring a picture up of it because you guys.
Was it the yellow gold one or was it the white gold one?
White gold.
Yeah, I've tried on the yellow gold. It's actually not a bad watch.
Hey, Mark, I brokered the deal. You know what it went for? I'll tell you what it went for. This went to a doctor. He's a good doctor. That sold in Australia 16.5.
Hey, Mark, Australian dollars.
No, US. 26 Aussie. 26 Aussie.
Right. Okay.
Now, there's a bargain. You see, that watch there is now the thing is, right, the problem is we're stuck in Australia. There's no international flights. The whole commerce thing, look, seriously, so our dollar is fallen. So our prices, even though they look like they haven't fallen as much as you guys in America, you've got to take in the fact our currency is shag-eye. Absolutely shagged.
There's no flights, but isn't Australia still accepting prison ships?
I got to tell you, man, it's pretty nasty. But so are prices falling? Of course they're falling. I know of a GMT ceramic black. No box and papers. It sold. Let me tell you what it sold for. It sold for 10.5 Aussie, 650 US.
Wow. You mean 6500?
6650 US. $66.56 US for a ceramic. It wasn't box of papers. It was just the watch itself. You know, a little bit of wear. But that's a bargain. Don't you see that as a bargain or not? What's happening in your neck of the woods? Are prices falling? Of course they're falling. Every asset class, we've got 40% fucking unemployment, for God's sake. Do you understand this?
It was 30% yesterday. It was 30% yesterday.
Every day it gets worse, Mark.
Rolex.
Tanzeel, $5. $5. When you Google YouTube, the Patek 5107, usually you came across AC3 channel. At the time, that watch is given the name the Archie. You know what, Tan? I really love that watch. I actually prefer it to the 5127.
I mean, I think that watch is so popularized by your channel that it should be given that name. Is the Archieluxury.
And I think it's actually a cooler watch. I can't even remember. I tried to find out who I sold it to just to check if he's looking after it. I sold it to some guy, actually an Indian guy in Singapore.
Wasn't it originally supposed to be some? Wasn't it originally supposed to be some doctor or whatever? I saw one of your videos.
Oh no, I pulled out of that deal. I pulled out.
Okay.
And then I sold it to. It's actually an Indian guy, really nice guy in Singapore.
Egnanza.
He was amazing guy. I got footage of it.
Which kind of Indian? My Indian or Clyde's Indian?
You're Indian. He's an Indian Singapore. He's a successful guy. He had an Audi A5. Sorry, an Audi Q5. If you have any idea what cars cost in Singapore, he's successful. Yankee Doodle, $5. Would it make sense for us Americans to buy luxury watches in markets with a weak currency?
Good. That's a good question. Ask Mark Goldberg, actually.
The problem is there's no shipping. There's nothing. It's fucked. The world. I think theft could be a big problem. And
actually, Tanzeel, that name is kind of racist. They prefer to be referred to as casino owners.
Walter Puddifer, $5. Daytona Pendant, unused, now trading at 15.5. Don't believe Chrono 24 hype. It's false. Is that true, guys?
That's a good price.
Clyde, I thought it was 7-Elevens.
No, that's Sword Indian. Our Sword Indian's on the casinos next to the 7-Eleven.
Clyde, what's the retail on the Daytona? Is it, what, 13 plus tax?
Oh, actually, you're going to read the one from Yankee Doodle?
Yankee
Doodle,
that's
the one you were talking about.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's
the one.
Well, you know what? Tan, you were kind enough to turn me on to your watch dealer on a Panerai submersible, and then he quoted me $400 more than he quoted you. So.
Yeah, I asked him about that, and he was like, I guess the foreign exchange, he wouldn't get the same Forex rate on a smaller purchase.
All I know is he forgot a simple word in English, so maybe he's a native French speaker. The word is negotiation. He didn't know how to do that. He was very Canadian about it, so that was sort of where we fell apart. I made him a stupid offer, and he didn't counter it. So
sorry.
Maybe it was so stupid he just didn't think there was any coming back.
It wasn't that. Honestly, it wasn't all that stupid. Here's the thing: if you're stuck with a Panerai submersible at this time, prepare to be anally raped.
Yeah, I've owned one. I had to be nice to an Englishman. Can you imagine that? Fuck me dead, that was hard.
Yeah.
He's fucking wanted 50 photos. He wanted this. He asked me that. I said, come on, man. You got the fucking watch. It's original. Stop fucking emailing me every 50 fucking seconds. Here we go. Stan the Man, $5. AC3 prices are falling. Just got a 2020 Explorer Steve McQueen dial for 95 Canadian.
Yeah.
And here we go. Dr. Jutio, $5. Uptick. Watch says in honkers, most Rolex close to retail except the Blue, Skydweller, Pepsi, and Daytona.
Well, the Daytona, the guy's saying it's 15.5. Isn't the Daytona retail 13,000 plus tax?
Yes.
So it's like 14,000 with tax. It's like basically retail plus.
Wait. Who says who?
And you see this guy here? You see this guy here?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You see this lovely guy here? This doctor?
Egnanza.
He's the one who got the 5153. That's a bargain. That is a bargain. That is a bargain.
Mr. Egnanza.
I got it for him. I got it organized. It's a beautiful. It's got the hinge back. The opposite. Okay, here we go. Jim French, $10. Happy Easter to the Pontiff, Cardinals, Ultra Lad, and the entire AC3 flock.
Moo.
Very cool indeed.
Easter Egnanza. Yankee Doodle Nanza.
Yankee Doodle
Nanza.
I haven't been that well lately, you know.
It's all the chocolate that you're, pushing down your throat with a
Actually, guys,
Easter egg Nanza.
Archie more chocolate.
Easter egg Nanza.
I haven't been feeling well.
Yankee Doodle Nanza.
You gonna do this? You gonna answer the super chat?
Super chat. Here we go, sir. Sir. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's green.
Okay, here we
Yankee
go.
Doodle.
Yankee Doodle. Yankee
$4.99.
Doodle. $5 buying a watch from a foreign market with proper insurance doesn't sound bad to me, assuming a good discount. The problem is you cannot insure jewelry or wristwatches, and the maximum you can insure for is about $5,000. So you sell a $20,000 piece. You do the sums.
Maybe in Australia, you in Canada and the US, you can insure it through Parcel Pro.
And then, the problem is, what about the tax at the other end? The tax. You're going to get hit by the tax, aren't you?
I mean, the import, I think, from the U.S. is maybe like 5% or something like that. Something crazy. In Canada, if you're importing a watch, it's like 18% in certain provinces. Yeah, it's
18%?
You're paying HST of 13% plus a 5% duty. It's about 18%.
Okay, Archie.
He said duty.
Here's a business opportunity, okay? Here's what I'm thinking of, okay?
Smuggling?
Exactly. That's exactly.
Prison pocket smuggling.
Yep.
We can't talk about that, Clyde. Stop. Behave yourself. We talked about this.
I got to be completely honest with you. It's
Suckerhorn's gonna be showing up any minute. Clyde.
I don't really like dealing in watches. I'm a lover, not a seller. Okay?
You're just
I'm a lover.
Courier. You're just a giant horn courier.
I got to be honest with you there. I'm actually happy and content with my life, Tan. All to the Tanzeel. It's all because of the zeal. You know this? It's all because of the zeal. What I don't understand with you, Tan, you can talk the talk. Why don't you buy any more paddocks, Tan?
Yeah, I'm looking for 3940.
I begged you to.
See, Archie, really, how hard would it be for you to ship watches in? I mean,
Easter egg Nanza.
Would they really get the full inspection, or would they just check for hoof and mouth disease?
No, I don't take risks. I'm too old and lazy to lose stuff. Walter Puddifer, $2, AC3. How long will be in lockdown? I reckon we'll be in lockdown to Christmas.
Nah, one more month. One more month.
You reckon 1 more month? What do you mean by that?
Well, I just read you the news. And Dr. Fauci, the special...
They just declared a massive emergency. Did you not see that?
Special advisor to Trump released the information today that he is cautiously optimistic that by next month we may be able to slowly begin returning to normal.
Okay, no, you did announce that to Mark. I mean, you did announce that to Archie, but in fairness to him, some of the words that you used had
big words. More. Yes, I know. Fauci.
So Clyde, what do you think is going to happen in a month? Do you think we're going to go back to like a Friday and Saturday night show, or do you think these daily shows are going to continue?
It depends on the money, doesn't it, Tan?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep giving money? If you keep giving money, he'll keep showing up. He's like a shark smelling the chum in the water.
He loves these 30-minute shows.
They're never 30 minutes. We're 32 minutes now, 33 minutes. Speaking of which, we've got to shoot off unless you people send $30 for another 30 minutes. That's only $1 a minute to continue.
Yeah, look, it's really good to have you guys on here. I must say, it's been very hard.
Easter egg Nanza.
I was, here we go, Thomas Burdett, here we go, $5. Fuck me dead, Arch. I managed to brush my teeth and get into bed while listening to this. Nice and comfy now. Have a drink on the punters. Cheers, $5.
Cheers, queers. Easter egg Nanza.
I might have a little drink. And then we got Absolute Bore, $2. Australia coming into winter, not good for virus. No, you're 100% right. We are coming in.
Yeah, but you don't get winter where you live. There is no winter.
Exactly. It's not. We don't have snow and shit like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna have a small one because I'm not 100%.
Easter egg Nanza.
Lizard lick.
Easter egg Nanza.
Warding off
Easter egg
coronavirus.
Nanza.
Here we go, there, guys. Nanza. We got Absolute Bore, $2. Australia. Okay. Charlie T, $2. Loving the daily stream, Arch. Carl, I'm really pleased to hear that. I didn't know if you guys like it or not. I was yeah, we see how it. Tan, why are you doing that? I don't understand this, man.
Well, you see, Archie, for us right now, we're on lockdown. So for us, it's just like, do we go on the live stream with Archie or do we clean our toilets? And sometimes
I gotta tell you something.
The toilets sound pretty good.
Actually, Tan, I got to tell you the truth. There, maybe happiness isn't having unlimited paddocks. You know.
I think that happiness is having a grand complication paddock.
But I must admit, the white gold 5196.
5 identical Pateks.
No, all-rounder. You got an. I missed my Amiga. You got a Hulk. You got a Datejust. Maybe you got a perfect set. That's it. What more do you really fucking need? You don't need any more shit, do you?
I'm still considering a 15500 as well as the 3940 this year.
But Archie, happiness is an inside job. That's why you need to pay the ladyboys to put the Pateks, inside. And then you can fly to Canada.
Oh, you really going to get a 3940?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh, aren't they dear? Like they're 40 grand now, aren't they?
Yeah, you can find them on a good deal. You could probably find them in the mid 30s. That's a good deal if I can find one in that range.
You know that
high 30s, low 40s.
You know that friend of Jin,
GJ.
He had a gold.
I think he had a first edition.
Yeah, first edition with the gold dial, champagne dial, which is as rare as fuck.
Speaking of gold, I have a legitimate horological question. Should I buy a day date, and if so, which reference number is any good?
Oh man, if I were you, you got the Sky Dweller. Why do you need a day date for?
It's two-tone. It's not solid.
Yeah, but does that matter? Who cares?
Doesn't tell you the day of the week. Doesn't tell you the day of the week.
Yeah, do you really need to
gold sub?
I have 4 subs already. That's enough.
Sell 2.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't you just get the 36? They're a bargain. They're not much money.
10. They're like 10, aren't they?
Yeah. They've been 10 for ages.
The single quick. The single quick.
No, you want the double. Fuck that. Actually, you know what you really want is the double 1/8. Because they've got a completely redesigned bracelet. Stand a man, $2. Cheer up, you have 5 beautiful Pateks. Ladies, enjoy.
The 18238?
18238. That's what he should get. Because it's got the revised clasp. I reckon that clasp is worth it.
And Clyde, don't you have an 1803? Or didn't you have an 1803?
A while back.
Yeah.
It had been barkized. I hate it when they do that. It was a standard one that had been turned into a bark one.
Is it one of those Mexican bracelets?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the 118348?
No, 118238.
Archie, pull this up, man.
118238.
Pull this up on the screen. We're down the reference numbers.
Here they are. They're like 15.
Okay, let's bring this baby up, baby. Let's get this baby. Let's get the show on the road. Get this baby on the screen. Here we go. What do you think?
Hey, Archie likes to masturbate. Go Oxes.
This is a 118238. Look with Romans. How's that? Why wouldn't you? Isn't that beautiful?
I'm not a
Find another dial. I don't like that dial.
Yeah, me either. However, I just found that one on eBay for 15.
Big.
Here's a diamond one for 15.7.
Andrew Parker. Here we go. Andrew Parker. $10. Thanks for the live stream, guys. No problem. Look, I got to tell you, seriously, I think these are beautiful buying. Honestly, I think the size of the 36 mil paper. Here we go. Walt Puddifer. Andrew Parker. Thanks for the Walter Porterfire, $5. Wool Sultan of Oman, unused Rolex box paper, still Commander Premium. A lot of fakes, and who gives a shit? And Dr. Joe Tio, $2. Mark told a story. He reached total happiness. In
the morning, in the AM. Yes. It's true.
How did you find total happiness? How?
Well, I went to a drive-by Easter blessing at the local.
I should super chat you to tell the story. If you want to hear the story,
he has. He's 2 super chats.
$2, Clyde.
Okay.
$2. Okay, so tell me the story. You went for a drive-through Easter blessing, and
I got hit in the face with holy water.
But you're not even Catholic.
Well, I am now. It literally went down my throat.
So you. Well, I kind of figured you as the.
Poor Mackenzie. Rolex.
Here we go. Tanzeel, $2. Stern buckle or deployant? What do you think of the stern buckle?
I actually prefer the stern buckle.
You're talking the stern deployment? Is that what you're talking about?
No. The stern, like the tang buckle.
Oh,
it's called
you
the stern
prefer
buckle.
it? You know something? I've actually got a stern buckle for my 6006.
You and Jen came up with the buckle?
That's why I didn't call it the tang buckle, because I knew Clyde would comment. It's like when Archie calls it the hobnail bezel instead of the clou de Paris bezel, whatever it's called.
You know what sucks is eBay charges you sales tax now.
Fuck, I know. Isn't that shit?
It's just awful. Now I want to just buy everything out of state, direct from the jeweler, not from eBay.
Well, actually, even the jewelers are supposed to really be doing it.
Yeah, but,
But here's how I think it should... Okay, I think it should be handled like it should be sales tax in the fiscal state where the merchant is located.
Here, let me turn on here. Take a look at this one. Hang on. What do you think of that?
Archie, you have to show Mark. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's not a bad dial.
What is that?
I don't know if I like the Arabics. Do you like the Arabic? What's that?
I love it. Yeah, I really like Arabics.
It's a double 1-8-2-3-8.
Yeah, yes.
I got to tell you, I think the smaller watches, they got a certain class to them.
Hey, speaking of which, where the hell is Hisham?
He's got a few problems, I think.
I've actually never seen it with the Arabic numerals. It's pretty nice.
I like it. I think it's very cool. They want 21.5 for it, though.
Fuck.
I know.
American. You can get it cheaper than that.
I want to pay 15, don't I?
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they're that special, do you? This is in a fucking coronavirus.
Yeah, it's not a collectible dial, or there is no collectible 36 millimeter.
There's those like weird ones, like the onyx styles,
mother of pearl,
those ones,
marble,
tiger eye. You wouldn't get a tiger eye.
But at the end of the day, who really is investing in collectible day dates that are 36 millimeter? It's kind of like it's an old man watch. And here I am.
Someone who drive a Buick.
Black Buick. I've gotten to the age. I've gotten finally to the day date age.
Well, I think we've gotten to that time. We're actually past that time.
Okay, guys, let's end it today. I want to say thank you for coming on. It's been a very good, short and sweet show. You guys are amazing. Amazing. I got to do some work today.
Big bang for buck.
No, really. Where are you going?
I got to do some work.
Seriously, where are you going?
I got to do some work.
No, honestly, where are you going?
Nowhere. We're in lockdown, baby. I got to do some. I've just done nothing. I've done nothing. I've just hard to get motivated.
He's got to take a nap. He's got to pee in the garden.
Pee in the garden.
That is the first thing you said during this live stream that I believe.
Tell me this, Tan. Seriously, I think you want to get a 3940. What color metal?
I actually want a yellow gold. 3940.
And also, what else? You're looking at an AP 15. Why wouldn't you get the 15.4? I thought that's nicer, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, they're not that much different than the 15.5 in price right now. So, if it's just insignificantly more to get a 15.500, I might as well get the newest one.
Oh, I'm kind of thinking out loud here. Hasn't Tanzeel, isn't he in fact the new Pontiff, really?
The Pontiff is what I logged in the other day as.
Yeah, it's like the two popes. We've got two popes.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah, no, I'm really pleased. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you to Marky. Marky's always happy and cheery.
Always a pleasure doing business to you, sir. Yeah, always a pleasure.
Well, you're kind of the anti-Pontiff now when you think about it. You're the anti-pope.
Okay, guys, see you later.
I'm going to wrap that video up.